She's like, oh no. I'm like, okay, let me go and check. And the way I can check is the same way you can check. You go to the GoFundMe, check the donations, check on recent donations, and see if anybody who has given money has their monies taken back or whatever. Now, a little education for people here. Money sent to GoFundMe can bounce back into the account of the person who sent it. So if you sent $1 to a GoFundMe, and for whatever reason your bank decides to flag it, or there's a network issue, or you want to recall it, sorry guys, you can actually do that. It is doable. It is something that it is not a fantasy. And for those of you who have actually been in the base, or people who know, you know that it's happened twice, for at least twice that I know of. The first one was the Ghana shippers, I think between Yaira and Ohime's group. They sent 300 and something cards to the GoFundMe. The money registered there. By the time we woke up, the money had bounced back into the account of the person who sent it. It took them a while, about a week, to be able to put it back on. The Botswana Ashes sent, I think, about $200 Canadian to the GoFundMe. It also bounced back into the account. It took them a while, because I remember I was constantly bounced back. Now, until today, people did not know that you can actually recall your money back. And it is very easy for people in the diaspora to recall their monies back, because they usually use their credit cards. So if you lodge any complaint with your bank, whatever, it is very doable for them to return your money to you. GoFundMe is a third party between you, which is me, the person donating, and the receiver. So it's a very secured platform. So they hold on to the money till when it ends, which is why they're able to return or collect monies easily. So the money does not go to anyone's account until when the GoFundMe ends. Then they would ask you which the account you want the money sent to. So this morning, when I saw the money was decreasing, I was like, wait guys, I've gone to check. Have you people checked if someone's money has bounced back? But no response was given to me about that. I think a lot of people did not even take their time to figure it out. Now, later on, a couple of people on my tweet said, oh, their monies have bounced back. People sent me receipts showing that their monies had indeed bounced back. Others showed me receipts showing that they sent more and their banks only took some out of it. So there obviously was a glitch with the GoFundMe. I noticed a couple of other people sent me messages. But what ticked me off was when my fave, whom I've given my time, my resources, everything to, sent me a message today, guys, the word is accusing me of being a scammer. In fact, this was her words. She asked that I do not create a GoFundMe in her name and withdraw the monies. Now, immediately my fave was, why do I keep saying my fave? Okay, it's okay, I don't want to mention her name. Immediately my fave was out of the house. I introduced her to the person who was hosting the GoFundMe, gave her the person's number, and they are in communication. They are not strangers. She knows exactly who has access to the GoFundMe. So if there was any issue, she could have just gone to us. And again, because of time difference, she could have just waited it out for a few hours, 1 hour, and go to say, ma'am, please, I'm hearing that my GoFundMe is reduced. In fact, not even her GoFundMe. I'm hearing that the GoFundMe the funds have set up for me is reducing. Please, can you please educate me on what is going on? And they probably could have told her, oh, it's happened before. Just give it time for people's monies, which has bounce back to the accounts. Right? All we had to do was to just come and tell people, look, if you know your money has bounced back to your account, send it back. Unfortunately, my fave chose this morning to come and after I had quietly left the base without anyone knowing, came to accuse me this morning of using her name to collect GoFundMe and taking money from it, and did say a couple of mean things to me. And I responded back and I was like, wait, you can't do this. Like, you cannot disrespect me. The one thing I've always protected on the street is my name, and my reputation, because it mattered to me. I lost some friends defending Ashley, which I take full responsibility for. And in fact, I'm not going to say that I regret doing it. No, I still stand by what I said, because I don't just say things. It is my out of my own conviction at that time. Of course, times change, seasons change. People show you who they are, and you take them for it. So this morning, when again, one person, especially one person that I respected a lot in the diaspora, had been trying to beg me to come back to the base. And I was like, no, guys, I'm done. Like, at the end of the day, I'll choose myself over every other person. I'm choosing my mental health. I'm choosing my time. I'm choosing myself. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. My work is done. So she sent me this message accusing me of using her name and then withdrawing money from her GoFundMe. And I'm like, no, guys, you will not do that with me. Again, a couple of people want me to share the messages. I'm just holding on because I know a couple of people would want to agenda, and I think maybe if I'm not in the mood, if you try to do, shit, I'd probably just be posting messages so everybody will just rest at this point. Like, let's pull everything fucking down. Let's pull everything down. So I'm like, girl, don't play with me like that. You could have come to me with a better approach to ask that what is going on with the GoFundMe, and I would have told you that, oh, I don't know for now, but I'm very sure that people's monies are bouncing back. So I would tell your people to find out who and whose money is bouncing back. Then she goes on further to be mean and rude to me and says nasty things to me. And of course, I'm not going to take it from someone that I'm helping. So I literally went back and I'm like, no, girl, one, first and foremost, you do not, I don't work for you. Two, I'm not paid to support you. I chose to do this out of my own volition. And so I would not allow you to disrespect me. You know the person hosting the GoFundMe. You could have easily gone to ask the person instead of coming to me to come and accuse me. And then she made a statement or purported that she's the last South African that I'm going to scam. And in my head, I'm like, bitch, you don't know me like that. I've never been in a base or whatever with you ever before. So why do you think you can throw words around? There are so many things I don't want to talk about because I'm not that person. I just want to limit my conversation to what happened today and her GoFundMe, just to clear people and then their minds on everything GoFundMe related. So I immediately called the admin of the group, of the fan base, who did not even know what was happening. A couple of them had DM'd me to ask me, Felsie, why did you leave the group? And I missed all of them. I did not even say shit to them. Pardon my French. I curse a lot when I'm angry. So I literally put them on a call. I'm like, guys, this girl is saying this to me. And I forwarded the messages to them. I was like, this is what she's saying to me, accusing me. If you ask the Ghana financial rep, I don't want to brag, but I'm the fucking highest donor in Ghana. I am anyway, let me not even go there. So it is not as if I'm just there asking people to donate to GoFundMe. I donate myself to my financial rep. I don't even send my money straight to the GoFundMe because I cannot use my company account to do GoFundMe. So I'm hearing all of this that she said, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm done. Like, you guys should sort this. And I asked them to end the GoFundMe. I said, guys, end the GoFundMe now and give Ashley every money in it. I know we want a couple of people's monies are bouncing back. Fair enough. But with me, well, a couple of them, she was like, I'm going to take my money back. One of such persons had single-handedly sent 7,000 card to the GoFundMe. And because it was not a cluster effort, it was not a group work, she was able to literally go to her bank and say, I need my money. I paid XYZ. These are the receipts for them. She sent her receipts to the GoFundMe complaint or to her bank or whatever and said, I need my money refunded to me. So if you see any depreciation on the GoFundMe, if for nothing, I know one person who has requested for his 7,000 card to be withdrawn. You cannot take money that you did not put there. Even me, I can't take money off the GoFundMe because I did not use my card to send money on the GoFundMe. I only gave my money to my Ghana rep. So it is only my Ghana rep who can also go and say, I need my monies recalled. No other person can. I know one person who has asked for a 7,000 card back. I know another person who single-handedly sent about 5,000 in batches. Guys, please note this, because I'm hearing some people saying that there are no top donors, whatever. Please don't talk about things you do not know. Please leave your ignorance in your homes. You can send money in clusters, so long as you have receipts for them. If you send 25 card, 1,000 card, 50 card, so long as it amounts to 7,000 card or whatever total that you have, if you send the receipts to GoFundMe and lodge a complaint, they are going to refund your money back. So I asked the person hosting it to please end the GoFundMe immediately, because I had begged her to. She did not even want to be a part of it. But out of the relationship we had, I begged her to please host it for us since she was in the fan base. Anything to do with what is it called? The GoFundMe or whatever, she did not want to be a part of it. I begged her. So I said, look, because I asked you to, please, for my own sanity, for my own reputation, for your own sanity, your own reputation, because I'm not going to be in the fan base anymore. I want out. So please end it so that you can process all of this girl's monies and send to her. This is her account. I gave her a standard account to her. This is her account. Please use it and end the GoFundMe now and send all the monies to her. But if you decide to continue with the fan base and then be the host for the GoFundMe, I will have to issue a disclaimer, because I would not be able to be a part of this. I will not be held liable for anything. Unfortunately, the people who were retrieving their monies had warned her, sent her threats that you dare not end the GoFundMe until we take our monies back. I will not be held liable for that. So, and also to protect herself, she is like, you know what? Please give it. I want to end the GoFundMe as you've instructed, but please give it time for those who want to take their monies back to recall their monies, so that at the end of the day, if it is 40,000 card that is there, we know that 40,000 card is what is available, then we can just send it to her. That is what is only delaying this. If not, this afternoon the GoFundMe would have ended, because I told everybody that it's going to end. Send whatever money they collected to her, and they can continue raising it offline. Because the one thing I will not do is to accept disrespect two or three times. And again, I've heard people saying that, oh, her VIPs logged actually unfollowed their golden boy or what. Please, again, let me put it out there. No, not one of us has access to Ashley's socials. Ashley's socials are controlled by her and her only. No one has access. In fact, I was literally told me when she changed her passwords. She handles her Instagram herself, handles her Twitter herself, handles her TikTok herself. So please, get that narrative about some of her VVIPs, what is it called, on following your golden boy, please. There are so many other things I don't want to talk about, because I'm not that person. So everything that happened today was because she approached me in a very rude. It wasn't just. I mean, I could have even chosen to just. And again, like the follow up was a lot. Like if you say one rude thing to someone and the person tells the person is mad, you can either actually leave it, because at the end of the day, I was not the one hosting your GoFundMe. And it wasn't even as if the person hosting your GoFundMe could take monies out, because the person had not even attached any account to it. The monies are still with GoFundMe, which is why they are able to return people's monies, or monies bounce back, etc. If the money goes to a bank account, the money will not bounce back, because then it goes through GoFundMe and then goes to the person's account. So that means technically there will be nothing on the GoFundMe. I'm done. I don't want to talk about other intricate details because I'm not that person. But the disrespect had been mounting for a while. And I only go to where I'm appreciated. When I feel as if there's a little bit of disrespect or familiarity setting in, I withdraw. Because again, I don't do this to be, yes, come in. I don't come in. I don't do this to be paid. I do this to genuinely support the people that I like. Last year, BBN, a group of people approached me. Why? My phone's my busy. My friend back approached me and asked to pay me to stand their faith for BBN. I flatly refused it, because unfortunately, not everybody. Well, unfortunately for some people, not everybody on Twitter is hungry. Some of us have our own businesses. Some of us have, in fact, we invest in some of the funds we see. We are not forced to do it. We don't do it for clout. I've had issues with somebody. I called my friend because the person told someone else what I've done for a previous faith. I don't need to come online and say, oh, guys, I'm sending X amount, or I've done this for this person. I'm not that person. So yes, the disrespect was loud. I chose myself. As simple as that. Nobody is taking anyone's GoFundMe. Nobody. There are so many people. In fact, on my comment section, a couple of people have posted screenshots of their monies bouncing back. I still have screenshots of people having their monies bouncing back. I also have screenshots of people who have recalled their monies to a tune of $7,000. And I know others are also doing that. All I'm saying is, I can't force you to take your money back or to keep your money. I can't do that. It's not in my place to do that. All I can do is, guys, in a week maximum, wrap this shit up. If you are recalling your monies, recall your monies and wrap it up, so that whatever money that is available or left, they give to her. If Ashley does not want it, which apparently she said on her live today that she does not want the money, I think the fan base, you guys can decide that, okay, let's find a charity home and do a donation to. Nobody, well, I don't know about other people. And again, I don't think, see, I know the narratives have gone on about people wanting to control Ashley and what. I'm waiting for her, right? Again, she did threaten that she was going to go live. So I was like, okay, guys, I need her to go live so that I'll be able to come and tell the story. Of course, I'm still trying to protect her in a way. I'm still not saying everything. I'm still not even saying, the people who know the story, I know will get pissed with me, because they'll be wondering why I'm not saying the entire thing, because the entire thing would only just drag the fan base into disrepute, and then also show the world the person that she actually is. I don't think it's my place. I don't think it is my place to show people or to tell people. I don't do that. So yes, that is it for today. I'm going to accept some requests. I'll let the people up here speak first. I'll take some requests and then I would end this. And then please, guys, leave me alone.
Hi
Leave me
everyone, can I
alone.
speak, darling?
Yes, just a minute. Please leave me alone. Because I know the assumption is, oh, Felsie is calm, Felsie is sweet. Yes, I am all of that. But also, I can be also very crazy. So please, I know some of you want me to drop receipts earnestly. I'm choosing not to do that. That doesn't mean I don't have the receipts. Okay, please speak on.
Hi everyone. Good morning, good night, good evening, whatever, wherever you guys are. Basically, we all know how this started. Ashley, whatever. I haven't spoken on a space in a long time because whatever. So I spoke to Felsie and she actually said a lot. And I'm like, you know what? This is a lot of bullshit. I think you need to come and speak because people are saying, tarnishing your image, saying things like, oh, you're trying to control her, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And Felsie, good job. It's good you didn't go into details. That was really nice. That was a Ghanaian thing that you did right there. You don't need to explain and go deep and say, oh, she did that, she did that, she did that. Good, you said the basis of it. You know, I was like, come online, come speak, come say something. But I believe in, oh, no matter how bad the situation is or how crazy she went with you, don't go into details because there's some things that you don't need to say. And I applaud you for that. Well done. That was really like thumbs up. I'm really happy that you did that. You don't really need to say the extra part of it, but I'm happy that the real thing that happened today has been cleared because you can't come here, people spend their monies, their hard-earned monies, and then you see people that actually come into your DMs to beg you for money, come here to disrespect you and say bullshit to you. You know what I mean? Like they say all sorts of nasty things to you. I'm like, no, babe, come here. And when I was speaking to you, we're actually working. We're both in the event industry and we know how we work nighttime, work hard for our money. So imagine working hard for your money, not even taking the money into your account, paying it to somebody, and then these dirty girls come online to say all sorts of nasty things. And I'm like, no, come and talk. Because some of these girls, when you see them, I'm not trying to be like demean or anything, but they come on here, say all sorts of bullshit. Someone is like, oh, witch, or what? I'm like, no, shut up, because you don't know anything that is going on behind the scenes. If somebody decides to be honorable and keep quiet and protect their faith, well, I stopped watching in week 2 anyway. Let me just clear the air. I stopped watching because I couldn't deal with that attitude. If somebody decides to be like, protect somebody and do all of that, don't come and say, oh, Felsie is this, Felsie is that, just because quote unquote gist. You're hearing gist without knowing the actual thing. If people really want to spill what they know here, I think this internet will shut down. For real, it's going to shut down. So if she's going to come down and be like, ah, I'm having a crash down, we all can crash down. Somebody can also, Felsie can also come and crash out and say, oh, you know, actually did that, but that was an honorable thing. So if all of you here, if any of you here are supporting her, saying, oh, this, defending what was, go, if you really love her, go speak to her. If she wants to be long in the industry, whatever, go speak to her, advise her that this thing that you did, go advise and apologize to this woman, old woman, granny, whatever you guys were saying, I don't know. Go apologize and let's end it and continue with your life. I'm sure Felsie wish her all the best. She's washed her hands, all of it. That's all I have to say, really. And all this tagging of, hey, this one has stopped money, all that nonsense is really unnecessary. You guys need to stop it because it's not cute. Good night.
Thank you. And guys, please, I don't know why people keep saying that she must apologize. Honestly, I remember telling the people who came to me that I don't need an apology. I think it's okay for disagreements to happen. We can all just respect each other and just walk away from each other and work in parallel worlds. I don't need an apology because it really cannot mend anything. It's just me learning from it and she also probably learning from it, and then just go our separate ways amicably. Like, I really do not want all the drags and all. No, because the only thing is, of course, if she brings it on, then I also have to bring it on. But apart from that, I think we can decide, we can be mutually distant from each other, and that's okay. That is really okay. Comrade, did you want to speak, or should I go and come back?
Yeah, healthy. Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say. It was when I saw your link space, I was like, okay, let me just come on board. Irrespective of whatever narrative is going on the TL, I'm sure a lot of people, including myself, can vouch for your person, right? So whoever wants to cook, that's their fucking business. You are fucking amazing. Felsi. And I've said this thing to you many times, and I'm saying it again. There is no narrative that can qualify or probably describe how amazing you are. You've gotten all out for your faves. I know how much you went out for Ashley even this season. I've been seeing spaces, I've been seeing your Twitter and all of that, even though I've not really been engaged for this particular season. So that's just the only thing I came here to say, or probably I will say to you after everything's kind of said. Do not let anything to get to you. All those things are extremely trivial in the grand scheme of things. And people's opinions at the end of the day, definitely their opinions, they don't really matter or describe you. And I'm sure you've seen the support from a lot of people from different angles about how amazing you are, right? It is very unfortunate what happened, and I love the maturity in the way you spoke. You didn't divulge too much information. You just spoke exclusively on the particular situation. So, Felsi, just keeping you, and maybe just use this one, right, as a basis for subsequent shows in terms of who you, maybe it's your person anyway. I'm not going to blame you. There's nothing to blame you about. You just love people and you support them. Utilizing your resources financially, mentally, physically, doing everything possible just to kind of make them happy. And at the end of the day, this is exactly what you really get. And it's going to be also unfair. This is just my last point for Ashley fans that really love her to, at any point in time in this entire situation, blame you or call you names for anything. I think that would be the most unreasonable and stupid thing to do on the street, because you've been nothing but amazing to her. That's just the last thing I was going to say. All right. So take care of yourself, Fels.
Thank you, comrade. Guys, please, and if you have any opposing view, please, I don't want this place to sound like it's a campaign to support Felsi. So if you have any opposing view, you can just send me a DM and I'll bring you up, please. Pepper Room, Cynthia, please go.
From can you go to movie, please? Just
Okay,
go to
let me go. Let me go to someone and come back. Wumi, please unmute.
Okay, thank you so much, Chelsea. Okay, so before I say what I want to say, kindly accept Barry. She's also trying to request. Okay, Chelsea, I first of all I want to say thank you. Thank you for being an amazing person. Thank you for going all out for your faves. I have been in the